Alright guys, the agricultural season is upon us. It has sprung up on me and I am about to do some work. This year, I will not only be doing this garden, but I will be turning this whole plot into a special secret crop that you guys will hear about in due time. It's a surprise right now. I'm very excited though. I have been doing tons of research and I found out that this plant is perfect for where we are. It is a beautiful plant. It's probably my favorite plant actually. It's gorgeous. And it's gonna be right here amongst the tiny house. It's gonna be gorgeous. And if everything goes well, I'm gonna double it and we're gonna have more of it next year. So let's get to it. So right now I'm taking soil samples because what I'm trying to do needs a very specific pH level. It needs very specific nutrients. So I need a 1 to 2 cups of soil in like 10 different areas. So I have to get a variety of samples. I have my stainless steel spoon and my container that I'm gonna send it in. So let's get to work. Alright, I have to get different depths of the soil for different varieties. So right now I'm digging some deeper holes so that I can show what the soil looks like in a deeper way.
Are we going to extend it all the way out here?
Yeah.
Mailing off your soil samples?
Yep, serious stuff right here.
To UNR?
UNR Cooperative Extension.
Got on my Basque shoes today.
Spanish shoes.
Spanish shoes, but no Spanish hat for you, I see. You've got your Gardnerville hat on.
This, yeah, I do. More Gardnerville today than ever.
Today is such a beautiful day. Yesterday was not so beautiful. I didn't even run yesterday. It was so cold and windy. But today I'm going to. It is nice. I have no excuse not to get out there. Look at you. Let me see. They look like super troopers.
Good. It's a good thing.
And when Kevin told Hannah he was getting into biking, she was like, "But you don't wear the outfits, do you?" And he was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "No, you don't." And he showed her a picture and she couldn't stop laughing. But then Kevin's like, "What's weirder about this than a wetsuit?" Same thing. You know it's a good day when it's warm enough for you to be barefoot on the grass. Don't mind my chipping toenail polish. It's been a while. But I just went for a 2-mile run. I couldn't go 3 miles today because I took a little break from running and I didn't want to push myself. I need to figure out a way to motivate myself to run when I'm traveling for work because it's like the last thing I want to do when I'm traveling. I'm usually staying up late editing and I just don't have time. But people like my dad and like my friend Kara, they run no matter what. And I think running is such a great way to see a new city. It's just a much more personal way to see it than driving through it. Like you can actually like feel and hear, just experience things more if you're running through it as opposed to driving. So I'm gonna try and motivate myself to do that. Maybe I'll go for a run when I'm in Washington. I say that now, but I really doubt I'll do it. But maybe you guys can help me stay motivated.
All right, let's see that sentence, buddy. Third sentence. Fourth sentence. We can.
It.
Mm-hmm.
It.
Yes.
What? It.
What does TH make?
With the
We can hit it with a
bat.
Yes. Very good.
Only 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Bam.
Look at the little ladybug. I'm always gonna think of Allie now whenever I see ladybugs. Kevin is having me help him measure out the dimensions to his new garden that we will be starting shortly here, probably by next month. As you can see, he has big plans for a giant garden that covers the whole entire yard. We'll explain more later.
Pepperjack grape. Pepperjack grape in the mouth.
Alright, we are about to shoot a Q&A video specifically about the little house that we live in. And unfortunately, obviously, I can't do all of your questions, but I tried to pick questions that a lot of you asked. So even if I don't bring up your specific question, it'll still get answered by somebody else's question, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're getting it all ready in here. I have my super wide lens on. Let's show you so I can get a nice full view of the little house. As you can see here. I'm really happy with this lens. Nadine actually recommended it to me. It's called the Tokina. Oh my gosh, I'll have to get you the name of it, but yeah, it's Tokina. Super wide. It's like a 16 to 11 lens, and I love it. The lights are on and the stars are bright tonight. I wish the camera could pick it up so I could show you. We filmed the Q&A video and it took forever. I'm gonna have to cut it down because right now it's like an hour long. Way too long. I even got lightheaded from talking so much. Which I'm like, how do people who talk a lot deal with that? We have a bit of a dilemma that we're going to try to figure out, but we were supposed to go to a wedding, and my cousin is coming from France at the same time. So we're going to have to come up with a strategy for how to deal with that. But we just made another batch of stuff to give to Goodwill, and I keep thinking, how do we get rid of so much stuff each month and nothing goes away? Why do I still have the same amount of stuff I had before?
Magic.
That's what I was thinking. Exactly.
Well, you edited it to where like
exactly what I was thinking.
puff of smoke.
I think we're gonna watch Girls and go to bed, but I sent my mom my first draft of my movie script, my screenplay, and she really liked it, so I'm feeling good about it. So I made a rule for myself that I can't work on my movie past like 8 o'clock, because whenever I do, I have nightmares because of the subject. So I tried to go to bed with something more light, but the first chapter of this was not so light. But after that, it's getting pretty good. I was hoping I'd finish this last month, but I was too busy. So I'm going to finish it this month. I moved some of our sketchbooks up here, and some of my French verb books to encourage me to continue learning. And Kev's reading his A Year in Provence book. We're very French right now. Very into France. What?
Why? What are you doing, French?
I was talking about the French verbs book.
Oh.
But I think we're going to go to sleep now. I have a feeling today's vlog was short, but yesterday's was like 13 minutes. So, I'm going to go to sleep. I hope you guys have an awesome morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the whole world. We will see you tomorrow, as always.